Example 3, midpoint formula. Okay, first thing we're going to do is tell you what the midpoint formula is, basically. So the midpoint formula says that if we're given 2 points, point A with coordinates x1, y1, and point B with coordinates x2, y2, all I have to do to find the midpoint is to find the average of those coordinates. So to find the average of the x's, I simply add them and divide by 2. To find the average of the y values, I simply add those and divide by 2. So in this example here, let me grab myself my little line tool here. If I would make a straight line between A and B, and I wanted to find the midpoint, I can see that the midpoint would be located roughly somewhere in this general area right here. Okay? Now, how do I find out exactly where the coordinates are? Well, by using this formula. So I'm going to start out with, since A has coordinates 3, 4, and B has coordinates -5, -2, to find the midpoint, I'll call it M, I'm going to add the x values, which are 3 and -5, and divide those by 2, and then take the sum of the y values, which is 4 and -2. So again, these are my x values, 3 and -5. These are my y values, 4 and -2. Make sure you're adding them, you're finding an average, and then divide by 2. So the midpoint will be, since this is -2 divided by 2, that would be -1, and +2 divided by 2 would be +1. So let's see if that makes sense. 1 left and 1 up. Does that appear to be reasonable place for the midpoint? I believe it does. So there we go. That's how you find midpoint. Now, let's go to the next page. It says the endpoints of RS are 1, -3, and 4, 2. Find the coordinates of the midpoint M. So if R is at 1, 3, I don't know why I can't change my color here. It's just not working for me. I keep trying to, but here, let's see if that works. So M, I would have to add the two x values together. So the x values are 1 and 4. So we can add those together and divide by 2. And then the y values are -3 and 2. We'll add those together and divide by 2. So what do I get? Well, 1 and 4 make 5. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. -3 plus 2 is -1. -1 divided by 2 is -0.5, or -1/2. Now let's graph this to see if this seems reasonable. If R is at 1, -3, that would be 1 right and 3 down. If S is at 4, 2, that would be 4 right and 2 up. Now, drawing a straight line between those, does it seem like 2.5, so 2.5, down 1/2, right about there? Does that seem like that would be the midpoint? It looks good to me. So here's R, S, and there's my midpoint. So the graph can help to tell us whether or not our answers seem to make sense. Okay. Now, if I were you, I would try this one. I would pause the video and try this one and then come back and see if you get it. See if you can do a little problem solving. I'll wait a second. Okay, hopefully you paused and you tried that. Let's show how we do this one. So this time they're telling you the midpoint. In the past they asked us for the midpoint, now they're giving it to us. The midpoint is 2, 1. Now that would be right there. There's our midpoint. And one endpoint is at 1, 4. 1, 4. So there's a point J. Can you find the coordinates of the other endpoint, endpoint K? Well, if M is supposed to be the midpoint of JK, and J is over here, then K would have to be somewhere down here. Now, a way you can do this graphically is kind of by using vertical and horizontal distances. I noticed that to get from J to M, I would have to go down 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1. Well, if I do that again, down 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1, what I've got here is I can tell where K is. Now, what are the coordinates of that point K? First of all, it looks reasonable. It looks like M is in the middle of J and K. So K would be 3 to the right and 2 down. So it looks like excuse me, that would be the coordinates of our other endpoint. Here's kind of a cool little way of organizing your work. Another way, if you wanted to avoid having to make a graph, we know that M is in the middle of J and K. But at this point, we don't know where K is, right? Okay, well, it's kind of the same thing you did on the graph over there. To get from J to M, I had to add 1 to the X value. So to get from M to the other endpoint, add 1 again. And that would give me 3. To get from a Y value of 4 to a Y value of 1, I had to go down 3. So to get from this Y value to K's Y value, got to go down 3 again. Well, 1 minus 3, there's another way you could come up with your -2, right? Last way you can do it is by using the formula. Let me extend the page a little bit. So using the formula, I could do this. I know that if J has coordinates 1, 4, and K, well, I don't know the coordinates. Let's call them A and B. I know that when I add the two X values and divide by 2, so when I add 1 plus A and divide by 2, it should give me the X coordinate of the midpoint, which is 2. If I add the Y values, 4 plus B, and divide that sum by 2, I should get the midpoint's Y value, which is 1. You can then solve each of these equations. So here I can multiply both sides by 2. I'm trying to get A by itself. So these 2 divided by 2 is 1, so that cancels. So 1 plus A is 4. Subtracting 1 on both sides, I get A is 3. Now again, multiply by 2 on both sides over here. 2 divided by 2 again cancels. 4 plus B equals 2. And subtract 4 on both sides, you get B is -2. So you can see I get that same point, 3, -2 for point K. So 1, 2, 3 ways of doing that same problem. Okay, good luck with that.